I brought them some paper towel rolls in here to tear up. And so they are having fun. We made it through our 3 days of being quarantined to the living room. Oh my goodness, that was so terrible. Actually, they did really good. They didn't give me any problems. He took his way up there. So yeah, they didn't give me any problems. They managed through the 3 days in the living room. They really are good boys. You know, they're good boys, but I need to elaborate on that because I don't want to give this false sense of perfection. And when I say they're good boys, I mean they're good for being monkeys. I don't want people to think that, you know, they're good like you think of when you say a kid is good. Because like when I hear, that's a really good kid, you know, I think that kid is well behaved, listens, does what he's supposed to do, doesn't give his parents any grief, doesn't talk back, doesn't get all cranky. You know, those are the things I think of when I think of a good kid. Well, that's not these guys, okay? That's not these guys at all. They get cranky a lot. Well, not a lot, but they do have cranky days. And they don't listen. Nope, they don't listen. Now, sometimes when I tell them not to do something or no, they may stop doing it for the time being, but a few minutes later, they'll go right back to it. They get into things, they tear things up. The cranky days. I mean, they're not good like kids are. They're good from being monkeys. That's what I mean by that. I mean, they tolerate the level of domestication I have them at quite well. And that's what I mean when I say they're good boys. They're good monkeys. You know, they don't give me grief normally. Hi there, Petey. Petey came up on my lap, so probably here in a minute, once Harley realizes Petey's on my lap, he'll come over here. But he's pretty busy right now up there with his paper towel roll. And so is Nico. Uh-oh, he just dropped his. Oh, now he realizes Petey's over here. He just knocked him down. Yeah, they love to tear stuff up. So back to my explanation here. You know, one of the reasons why these guys are so good is because I don't put them in situations where I would have to tell them no all the time, which is why they don't get free roam of the house. Harley's like, that's mine. Go get your own. But I don't put them in situations where I'd have to tell them no to things all the time. They do get cranky when you're constantly telling them no to things. And I don't have them in chaotic environments because they get kind of bent out of shape when there's a lot of chaos. So I'm real careful with how I interact with them even. I don't force them to do things. I don't hold them against their will, restrain them. That's a surefire way to get bit. So I've just learned over these last 5 years of how to safely interact with them. And it's not easy. It's not easy. There are times where I have to really be on guard when I'm doing things. No. Thank you. He'll go right back to it in a few minutes. Oh my goodness, my Harley man. But, so that's what I mean when I say they're good, you know? They are good little monkeys. Okay, so I talked to the doctor about Harley, and because I was wondering if maybe that wasn't scar tissue still on there. But after I said that in our last video, that very night, there was stuff oozing out of it. And so then I knew that's not scar tissue. That's still infected. So I took a picture of that and sent it to the doctor. And then when I talked to her, see, I told you, nope, no. Told you he'd be right back to it. Nope. Anyway, when I talked to the doctor and I had sent her that picture, she said, yeah, that's still infected. So, he's licking my hand. I just washed my hands before I came in here, so he likes the smell of that soap. He likes to eat the suds, too. But, anyway, so, Harley goes in next Monday, the 29th. He's going to have, hang on here. All right. He's going to have those 2 top canines pulled. We don't have to pull the bottom ones. The bottom ones weren't abscessed, so he gets to keep those. But the 2 top ones are going to go. We could maybe just do the one that's still infected because the other one did clear up. But the likelihood of it coming back is kind of high. So I just don't want to take a chance on it getting infected again and then having to, I gotta put this, hold on. I have to put my strings up or they chew on them. I don't want to take a chance on it getting infected again in a couple of months and then we have to, leave my buttons alone. Okay, so anyway, I don't want to take a chance on it getting infected and then in a couple of months we have to go through this and have surgery again. So we're just gonna take care of both of the upper canines and be done with it. So and then the week Nico after that, which is the 5th of February, Nico and Petey are both going to go in to the doctor. Petey just needs his annual exam. He's actually about 4 months behind. Yeah, I've been really busy, really busy between Harley having to go to the doctor all the time and my emergency room visit, and then just having another monkey around is more work. I've just been really busy. So plus I had to have some dental work done, so I've been having to go to some appointments and anyway, so Petey's going to go in for his annual exam, and Nico's going to go in for his annual exam. He's 2 months behind, and so I got to get caught up on these monkeys, and then also it's time for Nico to get fixed, so he will be having his surgery. But since Petey's is just an annual exam, which basically just involves blood work, stool sample, and TB test, we're going to do him first, take him in, get him sedated, do his real quick, and then Nico will go in for his surgery. So Harley's picking out these scratches on my hand. I've got some scratches on my hand from the boys. Most of it's from play, but a couple of it is from Petey slapping my hand, because that's what Petey does when he doesn't like what I'm doing. He slaps my hand, and then sometimes I get a scratch from it. But most of these scratches are just from play. A couple of them might be from play bites, but most of them are just scratches. That's one of the things you got to put up with these guys. Nico. So anyway, I will do a video next week after Harley's surgery to let everyone know how it went. I'll try to get it posted Monday night, which is the day of his surgery. But if I don't get it posted Monday night, then I'll definitely have it posted Tuesday morning. But Nico's in that tunnel. If I can get him. There he goes. He's been using that tunnel. And actually the other 2 boys have too. They've been crawling through it. But anyway, so anyways, we'll have all the monkeys caught up on all their medical stuff here in just a couple weeks. And hopefully we won't have to go to the doctor the rest of the year. Well, actually we will have to go to the doctor later in the year because it'll be time for Harley's annual exam. But other than that, hopefully we won't have to go again. Hopefully we'll be done. Harley's chewing on his toilet paper roll, and Nico is over there getting him some sunflowers. Or no, I'm sorry, he's getting him some monkey biscuits. It's monkey biscuit time. And Petey is over there looking at himself in the mirror. And Nico just jumped on me. Getting my Harley grooming. He's a good groomer. He keeps me bug free. Yeah. Harley's grooming me and the boys are playing around.